have a confession to make. I haven't been sharing everything with you. When I left you last week, we were leaving our camp in Montana, but there is something I didn't share, so we're going to have to rewind a little bit to the night before when I was packing up, and we'll start the next leg of my adventure there.
There ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Got to find your own.
Last night in Montana, and I made a huge decision. I'm going to Canada. I have been going back and forth for weeks about whether or not I wanted to travel cross country in Canada this year, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm not going to let the current state of our country hold me back from living my life, and I'm not going to live in fear. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to travel cross country via Canada. So pack it up. I'm excited. I'm glad I decided to do this. I've been going back and forth. I've been kind of preparing, but holding on to the idea that I could change my mind at any time. I'm going to finish packing up. We're going to get out of here bright and early and cross the border into Canada tomorrow. Yes! You excited? Go to Canada? See where Uncle Ralph lives? Yeah. We're going to see where Uncle Ralph lives. Crossing into Canada is easier than crossing into Mexico in the RV. I had to get Mexican insurance. Probably the language barrier is part of it. You know, they speak English here. So I know that insurance, they said, well, they wanted a Mexican company. Because when you get in an accident in Mexico, they send somebody out immediately from the insurance company to look at it. So they want you to use a Mexican insurance company. But they don't care in Canada. You know, my insurance is fine. And I didn't have to get a visa. I had to get the FMM in Mexico. Don't have to do that here. Just had to show him my passport. And he asked if Sadie had rabies. And I said, yeah, do you want to see it? Because I have all my paperwork right here ready to go. He's like, nah, I trust you. And, you know, because I said, here, I have it, you know. So, you know, that would be pretty bold of me to lie and for him to call my bluff. So it was pretty obvious I have it. Pretty obvious. She's well taken care of. And I wasn't sure if they would ask for registration and insurance, proof of insurance, and I had everything ready just in case. Didn't ask for it. He asked me if the vehicle was registered to me. He asked me to verify my plate number, which I thought was interesting. He read it off to me, you know, my plate, and he's like, does that sound like your plate? And at first it took me a minute, like, what is he, what are these numbers and letters? But, you know, it took me a minute. He's like, does that sound familiar to you? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's my plate. So it's interesting. He rattled off my plate. I guess if I was suspicious, he would have rattled off a fake plate number and said, does that sound right? And then if I said yeah, then he would have known that I was a criminal or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, really easy, really smooth. Ralph too. Ralph thought he would have to be pulled over, you know, because he's got to claim duty anything that he buys in the United States. You know, he bought tires, and that was the big thing he bought. And he's got to claim all that and pay. Gosh, I don't even know if he paid anything. Because he was quick, so he thought he would have to pull over while they went through all that and while he paid, and it looks like he didn't have to. We're gonna pull over here in a minute. I'll welcome him home. Yeah, smooth. I'm excited. I needed something, and it'll be refreshing. I'm gonna be honest. I think it'll be a little refreshing and calming to be in a different country for a while. Here, let's pull over. Let's pull over, and I know he's got a boondocking spot that he likes here in the area. And we need to stop and get groceries because I got rid of all my produce. love you so much. We're gonna stop in a little while. Yeah, actually. Having a little PTSD. The last time I was in Canada, in BC specifically, I was trying to get home. Yeah. The whole time on the way back from the Yukon, he was dying. So, PTSD and a little sadness thinking about you. I love you so much. So, just in case you're wondering about cell phone service in Canada, I have Verizon. And in Canada, I just got a text message. I forgot about this. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Unlimited, but I can only get 2 gigs of high-speed data, not even mobile hotspot, just on my cell phone, high-speed data. I get 2 gigabytes a day, and then it goes down to 3G speed. So that 3G is usable for most of the things I'm going to need while I'm traveling, probably like maps and stuff like that, and searching and research and things like that, but I couldn't upload a video on that, and I'm going to have to look when I stop what it means for mobile hotspot. That probably includes mobile hotspot. So again, I wouldn't be able to do this trip and work without Starlink. So how did I do it last time? I know I had oh, you know what? I had 2 cell phones. I had AT&T and Verizon. So between the 2, I was able to upload videos. I'll have to look and see what my hotspot plan is for Canada. I looked at it before I left, and it was like, yeah, it works, and you have unlimited. Didn't see anything in my research about it slowing down to 3G. Interesting, but it only matters while I'm moving because I have Starlink for everything else. So just wait till you smell and see all the Canada critters. There's gonna be Canadian critters for you. Yeah, all kinds of new smells. Oh yeah. Oh, you're licking your chops. They're gonna be delicious. A lot of rest areas. I mean, that's like the 4th one, and we haven't even been in Canada an hour. And they all have garbages. Yeah. And also, if you are new to the metric system, a kilometer is, a mile is 60% of a kilometer. Same thing on your speedometer. So if the speed limit is 100 kilometers, it's 60 miles an hour. If something is 100 miles away, it's 100 kilometers away, it's 60 miles away, and 10 kilometers away is 6 miles. So 60%, take 60% of the kilometers to get miles. Easy peasy. Ralph is running into Walmart just across the way, and I am excited to check out my first Canadian grocery store of this trip. This is always one of my favorite things about going to a new country, is seeing their grocery store. Look at this ginger. Wow. So $2.27. Did that say a pound? It did. Why is it in pounds instead of kilograms? And that's Canadian money, of course, and the exchange rate right now is $1.37 Canadian to the US dollar. Wow, the prices aren't bad. About what they are in the US. Look at these huge lemons. They're huge. Nice. I'm gonna get a couple. Oh my gosh, a whole section for natural foods. Okay. Plant-based. 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 Wow, they've got some good. I think this is plant-based. Yeah, vegan. I know that brand. Wow. No cheese, cheesy. Look at these. Plant-based, cheddar and jalapeno. Yeah, and they're baked. Okay. And parsnips. I love these. I'm gonna go ahead and get them. What was that?
I say we're all the same looking and this style I'm always checking.
Really good selection.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Wow. Very good. Wonder if they've always done that. It's nice to be in a country where it feels like the whole country is doing what Democrats in our country have been unable to do. Fight back. Those are good. I was really hungry. I might need to eat in the morning. Yeah, anyway, bye. I bought some plant-based lunch meat, this brand that I remember getting the last time I was in Canada, and I was thinking it was a Canadian brand that I couldn't find in the US, but you can find it anywhere. I don't usually buy it because it's made out of Vital wheat gluten, which I'm not a fan of. I remember a lunch stop on my trip to Alaska in BC. I found this same lunch meat, and actually they sell it in the US, but for some reason I always thought the Canadian version didn't have gluten in it, but it does. But I remember, you remember the video? And I made this probably the exact same sandwich and showed it to you. I'll have to find that clip and put it here. Yummy sandwich, cheese, and I found deli slices made out of chickpeas and peppers, and this is Friends gluten-free vegan bread. This is so good, but I had for lunch every day for the last few days. It's nice to have a sandwich again. I'm making some tahini dressing for my dinner tonight. I have been relying a lot on my Bluetti Elite 200 version 2 for a lot of the things in my RV that I don't necessarily want to run on my 1000-watt inverter, and especially when it's cloudy outside and we've got some stormy weather, and in the winter when the days are shorter and my batteries aren't necessarily getting as full as I'd like them, having a backup portable power station like the Bluetti Elite 200 version 2 is it's been a must-have in my RV life. I can run things like my, how many watts is this anyway? My NutriBullet. 260-watt NutriBullet. I can grind my coffee. I can do a lot on the Elite 200 version 2. It's got 2,600 watts of power. It's got 2,073 watt hours. And it's got a powerlifting mode where I can get up to 3,900 watts of power. But this is a lot of power packed in a small space. But you saw me pick it up. It is not for everybody. And that's why I am really excited about, look at this. Look, I can actually curl this. The brand new, just coming out on the market, Bluetti Elite 100 version 2. It's lighter and more compact. It's half the size of the Bluetti Elite 200 version 2. This model replaces the old version, the AC180, with the same amount of power. Look at 1,800 watts of power in this tiny little compact design. 28% lighter and 38% smaller than the old version that packs the same amount of power, the AC180. So this has 4 AC outlets so that you can plug in your standard household appliances. It's got 2 USB-A's, 2 USB-C's. It has a DC output. And it's got this DC input, so you can either charge it with solar or with the Bluetti charger. And with the Bluetti charger, this will charge in just 1.8 hours, under 2 hours, which is 6 times faster than just plugging it into a regular cigarette lighter. And it'll charge super fast. When you plug it into shore power, or if you want to plug it into your generator, it's going to go from 0 to 80 in 45 minutes. So it charges really fast. I can't believe how much power you get for 25 pounds. Almost anybody can lift this. You can take it anywhere. And in the tradition of all of the Bluetti high quality products, the Elite 100 version 2 is going to last 4,000 life cycles. That's more than just about any other portable power station this size on the market. And what I love about all of my Bluetti portable power stations is how quiet they are. I never even hear them running. This is only 30 decibels, which I find hard to believe because I never hear it. You might hear it a little bit when it's charging, but when you are using it to charge other things or to run your appliances, I never even hear it. So have you been waiting for a portable power station that is truly portable for everybody? Almost everybody can lift 25 pounds and something that you can take anywhere. Now is the time. You can pre-order the Elite 100 version 2 for only $3.99 right now through July 11th. Only $3.99. After that, after the Prime sales end, it is going to go up to the regular price of $7.99. Use the link in the video description below and pre-order yours at this amazing price. I don't think I've ever seen a Bluetti power station that low before. And Prime Day starts on Tuesday, and there are going to be amazing deals on all the Bluetti power stations. But if you've been thinking about this Elite 200, which has been my favorite for a while in my RV life, and for Prime Day that starts on Tuesday through the 11th, you're going to get the Elite 200 for only $6.99. The regular price is $9.99. An amazing deal. So go ahead and use the links in the video description below. Bookmark those links for Prime Day that starts on Tuesday and get amazing deals. $3.99 and $6.99. It's a steal. So thank you, Bluetti, for being a wonderful partner to this channel. And don't forget, on Tuesday, I am going to have a special video to kick off the Prime Day deals, and I'm going to answer all your questions about RV solar, RV batteries, portable power stations, how the Bluetti charger is working. I have been taking questions from viewers, and I'm going to answer all your questions and give you a ton of great information about how to power your RV off-grid, featuring Bluetti portable power stations. I'm going to run through a lot of the ones that I have been testing over the years, and we're going to help you decide which one is best for you. So tune in. It's going to be a premiere, which means it is a pre-made video. I'm putting together all your questions and answering them in the video, but I am going to be there while the video plays in live chat, answering all your questions in real time. So that is Tuesday at 4 Pacific, 7 Eastern. There will be a special Everything RV Electrical featuring Bluetti portable power stations and how you can use these to power your off-grid life. So join me on Tuesday for that. And let's get back to British Columbia. Would you like some lunch? Because you've been such a good girl. Oh, what is that? It's your favorite. That's your favorite chicken and sweet potato. Funny story though, she won't eat sweet potato. She loves these, but she will not eat sweet potato if I cook it for her. Nope. Little weirdo. Want to try a chip? No. No. She's not interested. You can have it. You look tired. All right, I'll follow you. Now that I can go.
You can go. There we go.
Please, you guys are playing all the time. Thanks for listening. Wild 1047, East Kootenay's new country.
Tough times without you. I want to wish all moms a happy Mother's Day.
Sorry, Canada. I hate to get here and have to dump my tanks already, but I do. And I need water, and there is a free dump station with potable water here in Cranbrook. Ralph knows his way around. This is kind of his route every year when he comes back, so we're going to head over there next. I think it's free, and Ralph is leading the way. Pull it fast. Yep. Oops. Thank you. So Ralph's got a campsite not even a half hour from here. He asked me a while ago when he was telling me about it. He said, "You're not afraid of heights, are you?" I'm like, "No." And now I'm like, uh-oh. Where is Ralph leading me now? We shall see.
Travel the world together, babe. Travel the world together. Travel the world together, babe. Travel the world together. Up in the mountains, down by the seaside. Doesn't really matter, long as I'm with you. All of our worries fade in the sunset, and we'll be happy one day at a time. Travel the world together, babe. Travel the world together. Travel the world together, babe. Travel the world together. Down to the forest, where the birds do sing. Hold by the river, make our own porch swing. Nothing makes me happier than your hand in mine. We'll be together and have a beautiful life. Travel the world together, babe. Travel the world together. Travel the world together, babe. Travel the world together. Up in the mountains, down by the seaside. Doesn't really matter, long as I'm with you. All of our worries fade in the sunset, and we'll be happy for the rest of our lives.
Slight right onto the ramp to enter Uranium Hot Springs.
To tell you, we crossed the border at Rooseville border crossing in Montana, and that's about 365 kilometers south of Calgary and north of Missoula. The plan right now is Ralph is heading up to Calgary. He's going to see some friends up there, and I'm kind of just moseying at this point. We're just going to stay at his spot up here, and then I'm going to decide my next move from there. I do think I want to go toward Banff. I don't know if I want to go through Banff, but we'll see. I'll play it by ear like I always do. I change my mind a million times, but I would like to see some things, at least go in that direction and maybe see part of the Rockies before I start heading east, because I'm going to have a lot of pretty boring plains driving east of Calgary. I do want to go north into Saskatchewan, so I think I will go through Calgary and then go up to Edmonton, and from there northern Saskatchewan. I picked a random point on the map in northern Saskatchewan that I want to be my northernmost point, and then I'll start going south and east from there. At least that's the plan right now, but right now I'm looking forward to getting to camp. We crossed the border, I think by 9. It was a very easy crossing. The agent coming in, very easy. I don't even think we had to wait. There might have been like one car ahead of me. So the day's gone by pretty smoothly, but I am still looking forward to getting to camp. Look how beautiful this is.
Steel Wild Horse Road, Wild Horse Forest Service Road. Take the next right to stay.
Well, that was fun. That was quite a drive, but we're home. Look at this spot. What an amazing view. Gorgeous. It looks like I should be able to get level without leveling blocks, but we'll see. I'm going to try to get level now. This is my process.
That's way off.
At least try to find the most level spot before I pull out my leveling blocks. You are such a good girl. Thank you. Very good. Did you even see them? You saw them. Very good. Hi. Welcome to the Rocky Mountains, British Columbia. My first morning here. And Ralph was kind enough to invite me to check out this ghost town that he knew about. Beautiful history, beautiful scenery, lots of history, mining history, of course. But wow. Right down the road from camp. So I'm hoping this road here that I'm on will take me to the river. Maybe not today. Because, you know, I gotta work. But we're gonna be here a while. So I can explore more another day. Take a backpack out and do a proper hike. Oh yeah. You hear that? The river and the hawk.